Yes, this is what women do. Yes, it is normal. But is it normal to you in your male brain? No. That is what you have to understand. How different we are and why women do this in the first place. At the end of the day, this is how a woman is going to beat you as a man if they can succeed in doing so by playing psychological warfare, by gaslighting you, by lying, by making stuff up, by making certain moves to see how you're going to react. It is the least from direct. And as a man, that is what you are, is direct. Women, on the other hand, are not. So these games that's being played today, I believe a lot of it would happen regardless in real life. The games may have amplified some because of this world we're in today with phones and social media and everything else. But here's the thing, guys. I've had women play games in real life. And let me tell you, they're going to do it. Like, it don't matter whether it's over a cell phone or whether it's in real life. She's going to play a game. Like I said, they might have intensified a little bit over phones. They might be able to do things over the phone that they cannot do in real life. But she would still play a game. She's still going to do certain things to mess with your head. Some women don't even see past their own BS. They think, oh, it's just a game. They say that in their own heads towards you when they're the ones playing the game. Like, we try to be as direct as possible, straight to the point, because we don't want to waste time. Women have no problem doing it. Majority of their lives is a waste of time. Not every woman will lie, but most. Like, let's be real. They do stupid things all the time. Like, purposeless things. That's what I'm saying. So, women today are going to play psychological warfare on you as a man. And you can't believe it. Like, you can't believe the things they're doing to you. You have to be self-aware. Like, don't trust their words, bro. This don't make them completely evil. Like I said, women are doing this because they pretty much have to protect themselves. Bro, we would overpower the hell out of them if they were just upfront and direct. Like, let's be real. We would completely obliterate them. They have to be that way. But it's up to you as a man to understand things so it's more of an even playing field, because they're trying to have the upper hand on you by playing so many games for power and leverage because they don't want to give any of it up. It's going to have to be a 50-50 split. It's going to have to be. And as time goes on, you as a man, if things are going to work out, you're going to gain a bit of the upper hand, and then you're going to have a lot of that power, but she's going to trust you. That's the thing women have to understand as well. Like, at some point, you're going to have to submit to a degree. There's a lot of women today that ain't going to submit to anybody, and that's their own loss. Because if you're in a relationship, somebody has to submit. I know females, bro, that have a submissive mindset. They ain't trying to compete with you. They're letting you be the more powerful person. They will let you dominate them. Let me tell you about it. They will let you dominate them. They ain't trying to be as powerful as you. They're more so letting themselves be a woman, and you're a man. You the Lion King, you're here to dominate. That's not women. That's not why women are here for. But some are very defensive today. They won't give you anything besides games. And yes, they have to play a little bit, especially at first, but there comes that time where something has to give. And a lot of these modern women today, bro, they ain't gonna give it up. They ain't gonna give. They ain't gonna give. No. They're just against you. It's against nature. Like, they're blocking their own blessings. Someone's going to take their spot and they're going to be left with nothing because that's how they want to be. If you look at how animals are, males are dominant over females. A lot of females today have the wrong mentality. They're literally missing out on life. Like, because of it. They would rather play so many psychological warfare type of games. And like that, when you're that deep into the games, there comes a point where it's not even like, it just makes everything worse for everybody. It's not going to do nothing for you. Like for the women, it's not going to do nothing for the women. They should like be smart enough to protect themselves, but slowly weave in to a man that you might be talking to or like, and then you give in. Because that's how a connection works. Like, you trust him, you're going to be around him, but a lot of women today are completely blocking themselves off completely. Even if there's a worthy man right in front of them, they're still doing it. Whose fault is that? Your fault. You still come up with the games, you still push the guys away because you're playing too many games. Like, it's too many games. That's the thing. We're not saying just be easy and submit to us. We're not saying that. But too many games is going to leave you empty-handed with nothing at all. You're going to have nothing. You will never have anything if you cannot weave your way into a man's life that you trust, because you build it up over time. That's how it works. But today, they're trying to gain too much power, and it's just corrupt. It's to the point where their strategy towards a man that they actually like is corrupt. Like, it's too much. They're not ready. I don't know if some of them will never be ready. Like, you're gonna have to change yourself to even be ready for the man you're dealing with. Their little old lady. Like, it's on you at this point. And some of them are so blocked off and so jaded, they can't even see it. Like, they can't even see it. Something has to change with yourself. With yourself. You might have to get better in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what way, because I don't know you personally. And I don't even know who I'm talking to right now, but I know some women. You have to get better on your end. You can play all the games you want. It's going to be a waste of time. You're not going to get nowhere. You're going to waste your time, the guy's time you're messing around with. And time is going on, so it's really going to bite you in the ass. This is why 90% of the time, all the games that women just love to play bite them in the ass. It's too much. It shouldn't be that much. You shouldn't have to go ghost for a couple weeks up to a month just to see how the guy's going to react. That's a little much, don't you think? Like, you can be somewhat consistent. You can go a day or two without talking or something like that, but there has to be some consistency. To just veer off for even a week is a little too much. Like, it's just, you couldn't have said anything. Like, you couldn't have said anything. They're literally trying to see, bro, if you're going to keep going at them. These are women that I label as control freaks. And they're never going to give. They want the power. That is masculine. You want power. You want to be powerful. You want to be the masculine one in the connection. They play it off as if it's not that. I'm not masculine and shit like this. Yes, you is. Like, that's how corrupted your mind is. They can never look at themselves, bro. They don't even understand, like, what they're doing. Like, they really don't. That's how crazy this shit is. Well, I don't mean to. Doesn't matter if you don't mean to. You're still doing it. They lack self-awareness. That is what your own self is doing. You lack self-awareness, which means what you're doing, what you're projecting, what's actually happening, you lack it. They oftentimes don't even think what they're doing. They're just in their feelings and they're doing things and they don't understand, and it's wild. Like, please tell me, like, how are you going to get by? How are you going to get by like that? How are you going to have a well-rounded life like that? Please tell me. It's not going to happen. As far as I'm concerned as well, women have unrealistic expectations of men. Women have a very hard time today letting a man be a man. Like, they think they're tripping balls, bro. Like, we got shit to do, like, all the time. Like, I hope you know that. We got shit to do. They think if you're not emotionally connected to them 24/7, oh, you must be cheating on them. You must have interest in someone else, bro. That's how they think. Because they want to be emotionally connected to somebody else at all times. They feel if you're not, you're cheating on them. What? He's not connected to me 24/7. Oh my God, he must be talking to some other girl. That's how they think. That's not how we think. Do you think I'm emotionally connected to somebody right now? I'm looking at a camera. Is there anybody else in my house? No, there's not. There's no pets here. There's no animals. There's not an alligator on my front doorstep. There's not a bear in the back shit of nowhere behind my house. We don't even have those animals here. There's nobody here. This is my home. There's no one here. I'm not emotionally connected to anybody at all right now besides myself. And I'm tuned in doing this video right now. Oh, he's not giving me attention at this second. He must be cheating on me. That's just what you would do, not us. How many times have you guys had women accuse you of things? Not accuse you of it, but like bring something up to like, oh, geez, why is that now? Like, I had a girl fairly recently offered to come up with a group of her friends to come to my place to go and do something in my backyard, which I'm going to keep a little secret for now because I'm going to show you guys in the video something cool that's going to come. I don't know when. But, and I said, like, bro, she texted me like 8 p.m. and asked this. I answered at like 10. Like 2 hours later, I seen the message and I was like, say, oh, you should have answered earlier. We were going to come up to your place and go and do this. And I was, you're going to have to give me some notice. Like I'm doing things all the time. So if you're going to come, I'm going to have to make sure I have everything done for when you come. And before I said that, she's like, oh, geez, why's that? Like, why would you have to have a half day's notice? Oh, you must have girls over there or something. Like, that's what she was, like, initiating. No, I got shit to do. And you know why women think this, guys? It's because they are always messing with somebody else. They are always doing that shit. They are always emotionally connected to another human being or an animal or something. It's a wonder why women's own pets hate them, bro. They're suffocated. You ever see the way? You ever see the way women have pets? The dog's eyes look black. Like, you see women's pets in pictures on IG or something else, and that the animals are just like help me, somebody please help. They're not happy animals because women suffocate damn near everything they're around. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Like most women do. I'm not saying every single one of them, but you just get the point. So they think if we're focused in life, oh, he don't want to talk to me right now. He don't want to talk to me every second of every day or every hour. Must be talking to somebody else. I need time to think. I need time to think. How can I think when you're in my face 24/7? Well, we can think together, they say. Absolutely not. The only thing I'm going to be thinking about is, holy shit, my brain needs a break. This is a lot of energy. I need to think for myself. Oh, well, who are you thinking about then? That's what I'm saying, bro. Women can be very exhausting, my guy. This is why when you get with a woman, when you're talking to a woman, when you're going to get something on the go, you have to put things out there on the table. You have to communicate about certain things and how things have to be. Because if it can't be like this, it's just not going to work. If you're going to be toxic and codependently attach yourself to me and be crazy, and I can't breathe, this ship's going to sail like very fast. Like, I don't know what you have to do as a woman. I don't care if you set up a bungee cord stage back outside, tie the bungee cord to your ankles and jump off the house and swing back up. And I don't know what you're going to do for activities, but you're going to have to find something to do besides talk to other men, because that's trash too. You think I'm going to actually commit and look at a woman seriously if she's engaged in talking to other men all the time? You got to be kidding me. That's a red flag. That's a no-go. Why would you have to do such a thing? Bro, it's like women just feel the need today to have to do things that's just wrong. It's like they just can't play their part. It's going to take a special person. That's that needle in the haystack we are all looking for. She can focus on things she should be focused on, not doing crazy shit. Things that's just completely unacceptable. One of those things that's unacceptable is demanding all your time and energy. We're going to end up like their pets. And our eyes will be black. We'll be looking in pictures like just completely demolished in the soul. You lose yourself, bro, when you actually codependently attach yourself to somebody else. It's like they need that emotional support. They need that emotional connection. A lot of women say they don't want a man that's just always, that cannot connect and all this shit. Like, we can connect for an hour, but then we have to back off. That's just the way it is. I can't sit around for 12 hours a day connecting with you. That's unrealistic. That's what I'm saying. Women have unrealistic expectations of a man. You need to grow up yourself and understand how this shit has to work. Develop an emotional connection with the oven and start baking some cookies. Organic chocolate chip oatmeal. Oatmeal chocolate chip organic. How's that for an emotional connection? Jeez. You gonna pay me a big amount of money to connect with you for 12 hours a day? I don't even think I'd take it. I don't even think I would take it. If it was a big old check, I don't even think I'd take it. Because I wouldn't be healthy after about a week. My head would be in the clouds, in oblivion. My eyes would be black as my coat. I'd end up like one of your pets. I'd be sick. It's unreal, man. It is unreal. The expectations some of these women have. And oh, well, if you don't emotionally connect to me, then I'm going to talk to other guys. It's like they always have to emotionally connect themselves to somebody else because they're just soulless beings, it seems like. Not every woman alive is that way, but holy shit. Is your guys' mothers doing that shit? Not on my end. No, sir. So why do you have to do it? It's called growing up and understanding that things do have to be a certain way. But if you want to be single and keep living your life that way and connect with every guy on earth, then go ahead, but it's not going to give you anything and it's not going to be fulfilling. Every little attachment you have is going to be worthless at the end of the day. And we ain't saying we can't connect with you guys at all. It's just unrealistic to think we have to be connected 24/7 for 12 hours a day. We are going to lose ourselves as men. You think animals do this? Males are roaming around doing what they do, and the female's just like there. That's how it has to be. But women don't want it to be that way today because they're just brainwashed and a little bit stunned. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't even know how you guys got that bad. I really don't. But it's as bad as I'm saying it is. And if you start to let a woman lead, she will lead you to the fiery pits of hell. She will lead you through all 7 layers of it. All 7. You have to know what you're doing as a man. You have to talk to the woman you're talking to, and you have to tell her how it is. We're going to have some boundaries. We can't just act however, do whatever. There has to be some structure to what we're doing. It's like a regimen. It's like you do your work at a certain time. You run your business at a certain time. You might go to the gym at a certain time. You might get groceries at a certain time. You can talk and unwind and connect a little bit at a certain time. It can't be this toxic relationship where it's just whatever's going on all the time. That's just what most women are doing today, bro. Like, they don't understand that there's a time and a place for everything. We have to disconnect at times. We have to get shit done at times. And that's how it has to be. Healthy people understand this shit, bro. Healthy people. But how many healthy modern women are there today? Like, let's be real. Brainwashed. They just think the wrong things. They don't get it. A lot of them you can't even tell nothing to. A lot of them you can't even talk to. It's just games, manipulation, trying to act and be more important than they actually are. Trying to inflate their value when their value is what it is. They're trying to artificially inflate it. Artificially, which means it's fake. This is what it is. So you guys cannot be fooled. Stop being fooled by shit. Start putting out there the real shit. How things really are, how things really work. It's how it has to be. Otherwise, you're going to get a terrible, terrible, terrible result, my guy. A terrible result. And it's not going to end well. You will waste a year. That's a lot. You're going to waste a couple years. That's a lot. You're going to waste 5 to 10 years. That's a lot. 20 years. Oh, get out of here. Too much. Far too much. Communication is key. Teamwork is key. Having an understanding connection. Having good chemistry is key. Having her be able to listen to you. Having her be able to trust you. You're making moves. She's doing what she's doing. She's making some moves, quite possibly. Y'all are doing it right. That's how it has to be. Y'all know this is the truth. And with that being said, that's the end of this video. God willing, God bless. I'll see y'all at the top. I hope.